Hello everyone, I am Jack and I'm back, and let me show you my progress. So this is the 3/4 scale 1957 Corvette front end. It's all done in foam and clay and plaster. There we go, plaster Paris, and tape, lots of tape. So in my normal method of showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly, well, this is the bad and the ugly. The clay didn't work. The problem with the clay is it cracks when it dries, and because I was trying to put a really thin layer on, it really cracked badly. So that's not an option unless you put it on thick. And even when you put it on thick, when it dries, it's going to crack. It's just going to crack differently, we'll put it that way. But this makes it virtually useless, so that didn't work. The plaster would have worked, except that I put it over the clay, and apparently the moisture in the clay, the plaster absorbed the moisture, and the plaster just never would cure all the way. I went ahead and used it. It was workable. I used a body file cheese grater to get it to where it was pretty level. Not perfect, but good enough. If it had cured completely, I would have used my 40 grit on my sanding block and would have gotten it flat and level and all that, but that didn't work, and I'm not going to sit here and wait for the stupid thing to dry all the way. Conversely, some places the clay was really wet and it didn't dry at all. You can see that even here it is overnight, this clay is still unbelievably wet. I accidentally bumped it, and you can see that I can still go in and reshape it. So I'm going to lightly put tape over this, and of course the tape does not stick to this, so I'm going to have to shape the tape as good as I can get it. My goal now is to just get fiberglass on this, and then I'll work on the fiberglass and use body filler on it. Let me go to the other top here. You can see it here again because it's dried and cracked and shrunk, and you can see here the tape just simply does not stick to it at all. I'll push it down and it pulls right back up. So what I'm going to do is take tape and span across this like I did here. There we go, so that I can at least get the fiberglass part here. This bottom area is taped, it's good enough. I can just do it like it is, and then here is the top. So you can see there's the old tape right there, stuff that wasn't so good. This is what I should have used, this smoother tape. I didn't get this 100% smooth because I'm just going to put fiberglass matte on it, and matte doesn't go real smooth no matter what you do. It does pretty good, but not great. So the little surface stuff isn't going to matter at all. What I've decided I'm going to do, I'm going to wax this and then put on the fiberglass resin and the cloth. The reason I'm putting the tape on is because I couldn't see the fiberglass resin doing well on this wet clay, and then nor the dry cracked clay, either one. So this at least gives me a surface. It doesn't give me a surface texture, but it does give me a shape that I can use. And then, like I said, I will fix it later. I wanted to get this better, but I just don't have the time to mess with it. So the clay wasn't a good idea. Plaster would have worked. Pick your poison. I could have just done the tape on top of the foam and done a better job of carving the foam. So any of those options would have been better than what I did. You can see I needed to open this up a little more, move it over. When I got it on the thing, it needed moving. There was too much space here. There was this much space over there, and that was too much. This looks way better coming into the grill area. So like I said, I'm going to put tape on this as gently as possible just to have something there for the resin to sit on, and wax the whole thing, and then put on some fiberglass. All right, that's all I've got for now. Like, subscribe, hit the alert, hit the thanks if you want to donate, and if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't know Jack. Bye.